Howdy, folks. Hello. It is the 12th of September, and we are still moving forward on this scene. Um, yeah, we'll play it. Yeah, we still haven't. I still haven't got my other setup with my other software working. So that's the reason that I haven't gone back to those older scenes. But I will eventually do that as soon as I can get my Storyboard Pro up and working again, which might be in the next week. We'll see. Let's see here. All right, move this up a little bit there. All right, so you can see it better. There we go. All right, well, we'll add some more in-betweens in here. We've actually got quite a few in-betweens going here already. Let's see. Ding, ding. So let's see, I think probably here. So we're going to go, let's see. Well, I guess I could add one in between in there. I could do that. Let's see. Right. Well, let's see. I could. Let's see if I duplicate after. And let's see. And then I grab the whole figure. Hold down the shift key. Let's move her up just a little bit. So we're starting to kind of bridge that gap on the head. You use the head as your barometer. Yeah. But you can see now, the legs are going to have to be the thing that you're going to have to adjust, you see. So I'm going to erase. I think I can maybe use, let's see. Well, let's see, not really, because it looks like, yeah. I look to sometimes see what I can keep or reuse. Let's see, this leg here, if I tilt it, when you grab, when you use the select tool to grab, there is a function in the select tool, if you're not aware of it, that allows you to pivot things a little bit. So that's what I'm doing here, is I'm pivoting the leg so that I can reuse the drawn out leg instead of having to completely redraw it. Let's see, so we're going from here to here to here. So let's see, that foot back here, let's see, where is that foot? Oh, it's right there. All right, so probably, one, two, three. Yeah. So that's where the foot's going to be. Now the hair isn't moving, and it should be. So let's see. Let's erase the hair a little bit here and see if we can get some kind of movement on the hair so that it doesn't look like it's just frozen as it's coming forward. As I mentioned in previous videos, the best thing that you can do on any type of movement involving follow-through, which usually has to do with things that follow the main action. One of the best ways that you can do follow-through on something would be to not animate it with the main body of your animation, but animate it straight ahead and separately after you've done the entire scene. It's a bit more work, but when you animate the follow-through of something after you've gotten the main action done, then you can completely animate it straight ahead, in which case then it's probably going to be a lot more fluid, and it's probably going to have a lot more effectiveness when you do it that way than in betweening it. But, you know, it doesn't mean you can't do in-betweens on this stuff. It just means that it's sometimes easier. Now, okay, so we're going from here to here. So we probably want to get those arms coming forward in this frame here. So we can come in here and change the arms so that it's coming forward. Yeah. So you'd want to have this arm here coming forward like this. Okay. And let's see. Now on this one, we might be able to use some of this arm here. So we could, let's see, could grab this arm here, and let's see, we could see if we could blow it up a bit, move it. This is where you can pivot on the edge. You'll see a little pivot. You know, when you look at the edge of this thing, well, you can't see it in this. You probably aren't seeing it here, but when you hover the tool over the edge of your square, you'll see a little couple of arrows that will indicate that you can pivot the box, the selection box, and that pivots the entire thing that's within that box. In this case, it's the arm. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's out of line there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute, what happened here? Let's see, hold up. 1, 2, 3. Something's awry. That's there, there, there. I put it in the wrong place? Let's see, that's coming forward. Well, that one, let's see. Okay, well, actually, it looks like I see what the problem is. See, the hand goes down, but then it's back up again there. So what we should do here is move this arm up so that it's in between. So we'll grab this arm here and pivot it and move it up. Yeah. Okay, then we'll connect it like that. Let's see. Okay. So we got there to there to there to there to there. Yeah, okay, that's better. Let's play the whole thing, see where we are on that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Alright, so I guess I could add another drawing in there, but I think we're going faster here. You know, as you get closer, the characters get closer to the camera. Generally speaking, you'd want to go a little faster with your action. So, see, her body is going to disappear back, and the back part of her body is really disappearing at this point, see? So, let's see. Well, let's see. Well, okay. So what is this? Is that? Oh, these are on 4s. I didn't really realize that before. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is on 4s. wonder if I shouldn't put this on 3s at least. Let's see. Okay, well, if I put this on 3s, it's going to go faster, but it'll probably look smoother. Let's see. Yeah. I almost kind of hate to expose things on 4s. Well, on 3s anyway. I prefer doing it on 2s, but let's see. So, alright, let's see. So if I were to make this 3 frames, okay, and then get real close here. So let's see, if I take this down to 6 frames and then I split, duplicate, split halfway. So what that does is that splits it halfway so that there's 2 images between here and here. Well, between here and here actually, but they're the same. So what I can do here is I can take this image and shrink it down a little bit. Let's see. Let's bring this down to 100 so I can grab this whole box a little bit easier. All right, so let's see. I'll bring it out, hover it out there. All right, so let's see. All right. So what I want to do then, I think what I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to erase the body here. Okay, yeah. Erase the body, leave the head. Yeah. Erase the body, leave the head. And grab the head. And hold down the shift key, we'll make the head smaller to traverse this distance. So let's see, we're going there to there to there. Okay, so that's believable. So then on the body then, see, okay, well the head's going to be, okay, so the arm, we'll get the arm out here, there. The body is going to start sweeping back here. So maybe have the breasts there. This arm is here. Well, in between this arm. So it's kind of in the middle there. The body is going out this way. The leg is maybe up there. The hairs. So we got ding, ding, ding. It's going to be a little fast there, but let's see what happens. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay, so got that. Okay. Something like this. Let's just play it. See what we get. Total action. Yeah, okay, that gap is obviously bridged pretty well. Let's see. Looks like it is anyway. Yeah. That's not bad. That's on 3s. Yeah, sometimes 3s look okay. Alright. I guess we can live with that. Let's see. So then she starts to turn here. And we may be able to do the same thing here. So let's see if we do a duplicate split halfway again. Then let's see. So here okay, so we want to make that each one of these 3 frames. Okay. So this one, the one before, whoops, yeah, did I read it? Okay. And let's see, we're gonna, okay, move it. Okay. Let's see, so now with this one, yeah, we just got to be careful. It's like, where is the, okay, so the top of the arm is here. Let's go in there. That's the breast there. Let's see, so actually it's probably going to be more like that. Here. And then, let's see, you have an arm there and an arm. Okay, so that arm's probably going to be dropping down like that. Okay. Yeah. Splash. Yeah. Okay. It starts jumping a little bit right in there because now we're back into fours, or actually those are eights. Let's see, if we take this to sixes, then when we divide it, it'll be threes, which it looks like we can live with. You know, when I first start animating the scene, I will usually, let's see, so I'll go to there to there. Usually I will, so we'll do a duplicate split on this one as well. Usually what I do is, I a lot of times will start out with holding the drawings 4 frames. I look for even numbers because I know at some point I intend to put things on twos if I can. So that's my thinking, is to get it down to twos. Let's see, so, alright. Well, let's see, I guess I'd be making that bigger, wouldn't I? Let's see. Yeah, because he's turning. Yeah, so it's kind of going to be more like that. So we're going from there to there to there. Well, she's going away. Let's see, what about the body? There to there to there. Well, maybe this one I just need to draw it. Let's see. So I'm gonna erase everything here and just make a straight in between. So there are times when you can't fudge your way through something; you just have to draw it. So, you know, like here, I know we're just drawing it in between here. The real deal. So. So yeah, we can literally have her looking away. Just do the work. Eyebrows there. Nothing's better than the real thing, huh? Sometimes the only solution is the one that you know is the right one, which is the harder one. But that's okay. Of course it's okay. This is why we do what we do. Okay, so, and, because, even if you do a so-so in between, your attempt at doing even a so-so in between is better than sometimes trying to cheat your way through it. Sometimes, in most cases, it is because the eye knows that you're bridging that gap more effectively by actually putting a real true in between in there. I'll be the first to admit that I've done some pretty, crappy in betweens at times. Not because I was trying to, but usually because there was some crazy deadline and we had to get something done so quickly. And, whereas you might want to put more work into it, you didn't always have the time to, for whatever reason. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's play it. So that should bridge that gap, I would think. Yes, it does. Okay. And that's probably mainly because she's so close to the camera for that action. Yeah. All right, so she's going off that way. Now she's going off that way. So let's see. Let's see. Here we can kind of get away with some fudging. So here we will duplicate, split halfway, and grab her. So let's see. Whoops. What happened there? Something happened. I grabbed it and then it went away. Let's see. So bigger. We're going to tilt it. Bigger still. Okay. So we're going there, there, there. I think that should work. Let's see. It is nice that this type of thing exists in that it makes it easier to do in-betweens from the standpoint of not having to always draw every single thing, and that you actually have some technical ways of filling those gaps without having to, literally draw extra drawings. All right, well, so there you go. All right, folks. Well, look, we are here at Friday, and we're a little over 22 minutes, so we're going to stop here. Have a beautiful weekend, folks. Once again, I'm very sad to have to announce for anybody who doesn't know. I don't know why you wouldn't know at this point, but Charlie Kirk, of course, was assassinated, was martyred, really, this past week. So it's been a very strange week for us all. We're in mourning, but we're also in great appreciation of Mr. Kirk and a tremendous man, a tremendous force in our world, and an inspiration, and a real true hero and patriot. So, it's been a very odd week, but we know that he is with the Lord now, and we certainly celebrate his life. So, have a good weekend despite that, but know that he is, resting with the Lord, and that's great. We pray for his family, for his wife and children, to comfort them in this time of this very difficult time. Pray that they will be comforted. All right, have a good weekend. I will see you guys on next week. And of course, don't forget, Jesus is Lord.